Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Growing for Good. I know it's been a minute. It's just been so hot outside. I can't wait for the summer to be over. This episode, I'm going to show you how I start all of my seeds, okay? So for this one, we're just going to be planting these Mammoth sunflower seeds, all right? I've already got my 2 soils in here. All right, I've got just this regular black potting soil, and then I've got some of this coconut coir. Okay, now when you're starting seeds, you want the soil to be a little bit softer so that the roots can easily take. So what we're going to do is we're just going to mix these two together, okay? If there's any kind of sticks in the black potting soil, just try to take them out. You want this to be really, really loose. Alright, so that's pretty good. Alright, now I always start my seeds in these kinds of trays here, okay? They have the little plastic dome, they have them in big sizes, and then smaller ones if you're just doing a few plants. So we'll use one of the big ones for this demonstration. Alright, so all we're going to do is just get some of this dirt and fill it in here. Now a little pro tip, if you get the dirt a little bit moist before you put it in here, it'll make putting the seeds in the dirt a lot easier. I've already done that. You don't want to put it in too tight, but you do want to fill the cells completely. Alright, and that's it. See how easy it went in there? Making it a little bit moist makes a big difference, okay? So now let me get the seeds out and I'll show you how we do that. Alright, now what I like to do is just grab like a pencil or something and just go in each one and make a hole about halfway down. All right. All right, so these are the seeds we're planting today, okay? Now all we're gonna do is we're gonna put one in each hole, real simple, okay? Doesn't matter which way they go in. And then we're just going to lightly cover them up. Lightly press down. Now sunflowers have a great germination rate, so almost all of these will likely sprout. Sometimes I'll put 2 seeds in each hole. It just depends on the type of seed that I'm planting. but for these we're just going to put 1. Alright, so that's it. Now we're just going to give them a light watering. And then we're going to put the dome on top. Okay? Alright, that's it. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but you can almost immediately see the humidity inside of it, fogging it up. Now these you can open and close, so since we just planted them, we're going to go ahead and close them. We want the humidity to build up in there, okay? Alright, and that's it, and I'm going to show you where I put them inside. Alright, so let me show you where I moved them inside. So I always try to find a place by a window. This spot right here does get some indirect sunlight, so we're just going to keep them here for a couple of days, and then they'll start to sprout. Now one thing I do like to do is about once a day I will come and just open it, just to give it some fresh air in here until they start to sprout. Once they do sprout, then I'll open these back up, okay? So we'll come back in a couple of days and check on those. All right, we are back on the seed video. It's been exactly 1 week, and this is where we're at. I think all of them germinated but 1 or 2, which is fantastic. These sunflowers have a really good germination rate. All I did was make sure that they were moist inside their container for the week, and then about every other day I just opened the container, gave them some fresh air, and as soon as they started to touch the top of the plastic on the lid, that's when it's time to get them out. So I'm going to show you how I transplant these into their pots. So that's going to be what we're going to do now. I won't bore you with doing all of them, so we'll just do one. Now I've already mixed up my dirt. If you want to see how I do that, go back and watch one of my prior videos on how I mix my soil. So I always go right from these seed trays into these 1 gallon pots, and then from the 1 gallon pots into their final homes in the ground. I don't like to transplant them too many times. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up about 75%. Maybe a little bit more than that. And then we'll make a hole in the middle. Now these come with this pretty neat tool to help you pop them out. They don't always come out super smooth. We'll try our best. And we will just put them right in the hole. Gently press down. Try to get them up straight. And then what we'll do is we'll hold it, take some dirt, gently go around. Until it looks like that. And that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. So I'm going to do that for all of these. Like I said, I won't bore you with all of them. Make sure that you get them water, really important, especially the next couple days or 2. Then these will sit outside for about 3 to 4 weeks so that they can acclimate to the container, you know, their adolescent age, get root bound, and then we'll get them into their final homes, and that'll be on the next video. So that's my seed video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.